Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. It's been a while since I've been here. I thought I was going to be able to come back Monday, but I haven't been able to. There's been, like I keep saying, a lot going on. But anyway, my name is Anna, and this is Tales from the Craft Room. We are currently not in the craft room. I'm sitting at work. Thursdays are usually a little slow in general. This is delivery day, and the only thing I'm waiting on is a phone call from the ice cream man that he has a delivery for me. But that will probably be a few hours from now, unless he's got a short route or I don't know. Usually it's between 2 and 3, and it's about noon right now, give or take, I think. But anyway, I am sitting here working on this project. I had this really awesome idea to make some dice bags, and I was just looking at pictures, and I was like, holy cow, what in the world is this? And I'm seeing this really cool dice bag that I am making. I do have the bag part mostly finished. Let me show that to you. It's right here. This is, takes up the whole screen on my tablet. This is bigger than I usually make my dice bags. I usually don't make them quite this tall. It does have a flat bottom on it. And I have not yet put the cord in it. The cord goes right through here. This pattern's, and I haven't woven in my tail yet, but this pattern said just do double crochets all the way around. Well, normally I double crochet, chain a space, and then skip one. But no, this one said all the way around, so that's what I did. Definitely going to be interesting, and normally I make my bags in the round, but this pattern said to join, and then chain one, and then these are half double crochet. No, these are single crochets. I can't remember what I did. I think they're single crochets. But anyway, I pretty much have the bag finished, and I'm working on this part right here. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. But if you know, you know. If you don't, well, then you don't. You'll have to wait and see what my finished project is. However, I am like super stoked about making this. I'm hoping that I will be able to sell it, because I think it'll be something that my gamers will definitely be interested in, because anytime I make bigger-ish bags, they don't seem to like the little small ones. Well, not that small, but you know, yay big. The normal size that I make. They don't seem to, well, let's say the seasoned gamers need bigger bags because they have more dice that they always carry around with them. Yeah. The new guys that are just getting started, or guys and gals, we have girl gamers too, that are just getting started, that don't have a extensive collection of dice, don't need much of a bigger bag. But as their dice collection grows, their bag needs get bigger, and it seems to be the bigger bags are the ones that are more popular at that point. And they seem to like the decorated ones, or the cool ones, or the fancy ones, over just the plain crocheted bag, or plain, well, I don't normally knit bags, but plain crochet type bags. And I know you're going to say, but Anna, you don't like amigurumis. Well, you are correct. I do not really care for amigurumis, but in this case, this amigurumi is necessary. I have some other dice bag ideas that I want to try and work on, that I'm excited, but they'll have to wait their turn. I'm trying to, focus on just one item at a time and not do a whole bunch. I've not made very many hats. I've not made very much progress. If you want to know what I've been up to since the last time that I have posted a video, make sure you check the description box below. I do have a link to my blog, which blogging is always easier than vlogging, because I can lay in bed at night and pop up a blog post with pictures, Whereas making a video, I'm not always in a position or a location where that is completely possible, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I can be standing around at work and start a blog post and finish it up when I get a chance, but I can't be standing around at work and start a blog. No. I can start a blog post while I'm standing around at work, but I can't start a vlog post. There we go. I get blog and vlog confused sometimes. If you don't know the difference, the blog, the B-L-O-G, is the written, like you have to read it. The vlog, the V-L-O-G, is the video, aka YouTube channel videos. So yeah, sometimes I share those to my B-log, but not always. But anyway, back to what I was saying with crochet. I don't tend to get a whole lot of crochet in anymore, just because things are just crazy. I know I keep saying that, and you're probably tired of hearing that, but that's just how it is. It's crazy. So yeah, what have I been up to besides crochet? Well, we've been going out of town a lot, which that makes us spend money. And last night was the last night that Steve said that we were going to be allowed to go out of town until the unforeseeable future, because we are spending way too much money going out of town. Of course, you have to eat out at least once when you go out of town. And we don't, go to McDonald's. Even if you go to McDonald's or something like that, you still spend a good amount of money, more so than you would if you went to the grocery store. I had to go back and watch what I said, because if you heard in the clip right before this, my phone rang. But anyway, yeah, even if you go to McDonald's, you spend a good sum of money, or any, quote, fast food restaurant, you're going to spend a good sum of money. But that being said, Steve said no more eating out. We're going to be eating at home. Unless, for reason, we absolutely have to go out of town to get something, to purchase something. No more just joyriding out of town. So, yeah, I have been trying to come up with, a menu each week. That is being posted on my blog, blog. And it's not too exciting. It's just very basic. I'm not doing a strict budget menu or anything like that. It's just, whatever we feel like eating. And, yeah, big rants about the grocery store. I do not like our local grocery store. But anyway, yes, and besides that, we have been doing some renovating. We are going to try a little bit harder this year. I need to put some stuffing in there. We always say each year that we're going to try to work on the upstairs. If you're not familiar, we live above our business, one of our businesses, because we own the building. We have two separate businesses. One, we don't own the building. One, we do own the building. We live above the one we do own the building. But it's livable, but it's not fancy. It's kind of like camping out, if you know what I mean. We do have electricity and whatnot, but there's no fancy rooms or anything like that. But we decided we were going to try a little bit harder this year. Each year we say we're going to work on it, and we never do. But we decided we're going to try a little bit harder this year to do a little more work on it to make it a little more livable. So, let me get my stuffing, because it said stuff as you go. It's been a finger's length since I stuffed. And, fun fact here, I didn't want to grab all my stuffing, so I grabbed this. This is actually a sleeve for some styrofoam cups, drink cups. It's perfect. I just grabbed some stuffing, stuck it down in there. Yeah, and I'm not going to need that much stuffing. I'm supposed to stuff this lightly. It's supposed to be really squishy. So I'm trying not to overstuff. It is very difficult. I'm sure I will be making more of these, and the more that I make, the better understanding I will have of how much stuffing I need. That's probably about right. So I grabbed way too much. Let's put that back in my drink bag. I was actually using this bag previous to starting this project when I was doing the hats and stuff. When I would get just a little bit of yarn left over, I just roll those up in balls and stick them in here. Yeah, that's amazing. That was fun. But I've since taken all those little scraps and rolled them into a bigger scrap ball, which I am working on a Tunisian project with. I actually have that with me. It is behind me. Let me go grab that real quick, and I'll show that to you real quick, and then we'll get back to the renovating. Okay, here's that Tunisian project. It fits nicely in this little bowl for now. These are my scrap balls. I tried to go a light color, dark color, light color, dark color on this when I roll them together, or, you know, kind of tried to do it that way. This is strip number 2 that I have been working on. This is the top of it, where my hook is. This is using a double-ended Tunisian crochet hook. I'm using a J, size J double-ended hook, and I am doing the extended Tunisian simple stitch with the double-ended hook. Get that purple out of the way. This is the first side, which, I mean, you can see the same colors on both sides, but one color will stand out more on the one side than on the other side. Like this side, the purple stands out. On this side, the gray color stands out, because it is 2-color, double-ended. So yeah, there you go. I am making these strips. It should be 6 inches across. Should be. Supposed to be. But I'm thinking the strips are 40 inches long, and 6 times 7 is 42, I believe. I am not good with math, and I'm not afraid to admit it. 6 times 7, no, is not 42. 6 times 8 is 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Yep, 42. So it'll probably be a 40 by 42 size blanket. But I've got to figure out how to attach the strips. And it's going to be a scrappy blanket. But I don't know. And I'm just using scrap yarns. I am not taking, you know, skeins and making scrap balls to do it. It's just, I work on it when I have random scraps to use. So who knows how long this project will take me. And if I decide not to make a blanket, these will be excellent scarves to give away sometime, somewhere. Everything shows up on this black skirt, doesn't it? All my little stuffing pieces and stuff. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yes, we've been working on changing things around and whatnot so that we can work on certain areas that we want to work on. So, yeah, and we've done other things as well. So, yeah, I now have a temporary kitchen. I don't know how long-term this temporary kitchen is going to be, but I am super excited about that. I am thinking maybe about making some videos. I haven't completely decided yet. I know there's lots of things that I say I'm thinking about doing, or, you know, let me know if you want me to do them, and then I forget about them. So I apologize if there's something you've wanted me to do in the past and I haven't done them, because I probably forgot. But anyway, I've been thinking about making some videos because I have countertop appliances, and that's it. I don't have an actual, you know, physical stove or a physical oven. I do have a toaster oven that I could use, but everything else is just basic countertop appliances like a hot plate and other miscellaneous cooking gadgets that I have acquired. So it's going to be interesting for sure. Most definitely for sure. And I just have, for now, I just have a smaller-ish refrigerator that really doesn't have a very big freezer, and the freezer doesn't really freeze anything. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that because, you know, if I want to live primitively, then I guess I'm off to a good start. So, like I said, stop there. Got my tongue tangled up. I've thought about making some cooking videos in the future. Maybe. We'll see. Haven't totally decided. But that's what I've been up to besides working and going out of town. Been working on moving things around and whatnot. And I can tell for sure it's getting close to vacation season and it's warming up. People are not afraid to be getting out because we have been busier at our restaurant. Much busier. And yeah, it's keeping me busy. Or I don't get much crochet done most of the time. If I crochet, it's usually during the week. Not during, well, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday-ish. Somewhere thereabouts. But on the weekends, I will do some crochet or some sort of yarny thing, but not very often because I usually don't have the time, and when I do have the time, I am like too tired. Like after close, it is just, I am too tired to even think about trying to concentrate on a yarny project. I should have put my stitch marker there. That's a hack that my local yarny friend told me about, is when you're doing things in the round. I mean, it's obvious where you go, but if you put a stitch marker in that first stitch, come on, get in there. There's no guessing whether or not, is this the top stitch or is this one down here the top stitch? Yeah, we know it's that one. Perfect. So I try to do that. And I know this is in the round, but the pattern does not state, just make it continually in the round. It tells you to join and chain one. And as you can tell, I'm doing half double crochet on this. But I'm following the pattern for the first time. I'm excited to get this done. I can't wait to get this done. I'm going to try and make some things to sell to our gamers, or just anybody that comes in. Doesn't have to necessarily be gamers, but I'm going to try and make some things to sell that I can put there in our gaming store. Hubby said I could, and I'm going to use that money to go towards our vacation this year, which we've already got our vacation date decided, and I have a little bit of time to, try and get some extra money. We already know where we're going. We don't know what we're going to do, but we know where we're going. And yes, I'd like a little extra money because this year we've got a grandson. And I think they are planning on being there at least part of the time while we're there. So yeah, Grandma needs some extra money to spend on that grandbaby. Had the stitch marker in my mouth. I couldn't talk. But yeah, he's going to be big enough by the time vacation time gets here that it's going to be lots of fun. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. So anyway, I guess I will finish up this row, and then I will let you guys go, because you've probably got things that you need to do or more videos that you'd like to watch. That'd be me. I've got some more videos I want to watch, but I thought I'd hop in here and make a real quick video because I miss you guys. I really do. And then I can get this uploaded You guys can watch it. I can get on with my day before the ice cream man gets here. Hopefully. I don't know when he's going to come. They usually call, and I have to run over there and meet him. Which is not that far. It's half a block. But that's far enough. Hopefully they got all the ice cream I need. They've been out of chocolate, and we almost ran out of chocolate. And then they didn't bring me, and then I didn't order ice cream one week, and we almost ran out of vanilla. This past week, we've had a rush on strawberry ice cream. That's the only 3 flavors we have, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. But we had a huge rush on strawberry ice cream, and we almost ran out of strawberry ice cream. That's the only reason we had to order this week, is because we don't have any strawberry ice cream. Got like a couple scoops left, and that's it. So hopefully they have all my ice cream. All right. And one more thing before I go. Let me show this cute little guy one more time. I can't wait to finish this, guys. Anyway, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I got a chance here a couple of months ago to meet Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas. And she posted a video this morning, or today sometime, of her first quarter of her travels for 2025. Terry, you made me cry both times, when you came to see me and when I watched your video. It was so fun meeting Terry. And I hope that we can cross paths again sometime in the future, because I had a great time visiting with Terry and her friend that came with her. So I'm going to put the link to Terry's video down in the description box below. Go over and check that out and see if you can pick out, which stop was where Terry got to meet me. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.